Hey guys, what's going on? Over the weekend, June 25th, 2016 was the Western States 100 endurance run, and man, was it crazy. Like, I watched a race via Twitter for the first time in my life, and who would have thought that would be so exciting? Like, literally watching like words and some pictures here and there about a race. Like, I won't watch soccer and football because I won't watch football either, but soccer and golf because man, it's just like super boring to watch. I like to play those sports, football included, but just watching was just like, man, I can't do it. You know what I mean? It's just boring. But a race via Twitter, I watched that and I was like captivated all day. I was up to 1:30 in the morning watching this stuff, and man, it was just crazy. Like I already figured on I already planned on watching it or getting updates or whatever because Sage Canady, I'm not sure how you say Sage's last name, spelled Day, Sage Canaday. We'll just call him Sage. Anyway, he was running. I follow him, his videos and stuff. I like the dude. He makes good videos. Just he's one of the first guys I started watching when I started running, and just kind of stuck with him. And he's a young dude, so just wanted to support that dude, watch him, cheer for him, put the good vibes out there for the guy, and he was in it to win it. Sage did not have a very good day. Well, he had an excellent day. Scratch what I just said. I don't mean it to sound like that. Like, he had a fantastic day. You run a 100-mile race and you finish that, especially the Western States, you had a fantastic day. He ended up coming in 11th place, which is probably bittersweet for him because, first he wanted to win it, but I'm almost positive the Western States, if you place in the top 10, you get to come back again the next year. You don't have to be in the lottery drawing or win another race to get a spot in the race. If you come in the top 10, you get to come back again. But, if that is the case, he got 11th. He'll be able to race his way back in and win another race, or I think if you get second too. I think it's the first two at some of these golden ticket races in the men and women category. Get you back in the race. But anyway, he came in 11th. He ran such a good race all day long. He had second place, running strong. He was he was ahead of course pace, the course record pace or whatever. He was running ahead of that. But the leader, Jim Walmsley, was at one point, this dude was 32 minutes ahead of the course record. 32 minutes ahead. That is crazy. And he just steady built that lead all day long, and Sage just could not catch up with the dude. And I think at one point Sage was like 14 minutes ahead of the course pace. So that's just crazy the times these guys were running. And I'm not sure what happened to Sage. I didn't really follow up on that, but I believe he started throwing up a lot and had some issues. Had to sit at an aid station for a while. But whatever, man. He finished his first 100, came in 11th. It's amazing. Congrats to Sage. Congrats to all these guys out there doing it. It was amazing. Just amazing accomplishment. Can't say enough about that. And then the leader for over 90 miles of the race, Jim Walmsley. Hope I'm saying your last name right, dude. Jim Walmsley just dominating this race. 32 minutes ahead of course record at one point, all right? Just killing it, just amazing, blowing my mind. Watching this on Twitter, I'm like, what in the hell is going on? This is crazy. Well, at one of the river crossing at it's like 49 miles, 50 miles, somewhere around there. There's a rope that you pull yourself across the river with, and evidently he let go or something or started to swim. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but yeah, he got swept up in the stream and was swimming for his life, and there's a boat out there, and the boat people couldn't help him and the people on shore couldn't help him. I think this is why, because if anybody helps you on the course that isn't an aid station or whatever, you get a DQ. I've heard some crazy stories of this stuff. So they were watching him, making sure everything's all right, but if he would have got just straight swept up, they'd had to save the dude, and his race would have been over. But there's actually a video by irunfar.com that shows this, and that video is 2 minutes long. So I don't know how long he was struggling before that, but it's at mile 50. You got to swim against the river and expend all that energy swimming. And swimming is a total different animal than running. It uses completely different muscles. It's just So that had to mess with him mentally, I would think, and physically as well. And when I saw that happen, I was just like, man, I hope this isn't foreshadowing for the rest of the race, because I mean, that sucks, man, for that to happen. But you know, anyway, he got it. You know, he got across, and you know, he's still ahead, still in the lead. And that I think it was mile. I wrote it down right here. Mile 93.5. Man, he took a wrong turn at this area. You're looking for the spot off the road, I believe, and he missed it or whatever. But he went several miles off course. 93 miles. He's only got 7 miles to go. Gets off course. That just had to be terrible, man. I believe the words he used were it was demoralizing. And I just felt so bad for that dude. Several miles off course. He ends up coming 20th place, man. Like, I tried to stay up to see, and like by the time I went to bed, he was in like 15th. And I woke up the next day, 20th place. It's just like, man, dude, that's a bummer. That sucks. But again, he finished his first 100-mile race, the Western States. He was a beast all day. He killed it. Congrats to him, to Jim Walmsley. Again, hope I'm saying your name right. Big congrats to him. Super young guy. I want to say he's like 26 years old, so he's got plenty of races ahead of him. And then the guy that ended up winning the race was Andrew Miller, 20 years old. His time was 15 hours, 39 minutes, and 36 seconds. Big congrats to you. Ran a solid race all day long. I remember seeing him at one point during the day. He was in like 10th place, and the caption said something about, you know, looking strong or whatever. And then each time after that, man, he was just moving up, moving up. And he's only 20 years old, and he runs this really smart race and seemed to just be just a super humble, just really nice kid. You know, couldn't be a better person to win it. You know, just awesome. Big congrats to him. And then the top three for the men were Andrew Miller, first place, Diedrich Hermansen, second place, and Jeff Browning in third place. And then for the women, we have Casey Lichtig, Amy Sproston, and Devin Yanko in third place. So congrats to all those guys. You know, congrats to all the finishers, everybody at Western States. Amazing job. Just awesome, man. Just can't even get over what you guys accomplished. You know, one day I hope I run a 100-mile trail race. Oh man, I'm a while from that, but I can't even imagine it thinking about it now. You know what I mean? Just thinking about the mentality that takes, and the physicality, and just everything that goes involved in that. Big ups to you guys. Just amazing. And then a little side note from Western States for me is there was actually 3 ultra runners in the top 10. Fourth place was Thomas Lord Blanchette. 6th place Ian Sharman. And then 8th place Kyle Pietari. Not sure how you say his name. But yeah, you know, got to represent for the ultra guys out there. So I thought that was pretty cool. And, you know, that's my race recap, my response to the Western States 100 this year, 2016. As always, guys, happy trails. Enjoy the rest of your day. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. And once again, happy trails.